So a few days ago on this channel, we covered Candace Owens and how she smeared George Floyd on the day of his memorial service, basically saying that he doesn't deserve to be honored in any way because he's a bad person, and she basically blamed the black community for celebrating people like George Floyd. And Dave Chappelle wasn't putting up with it. In his new Netflix special, 846, there's been some clips released. He goes directly at Candace Owens. Now, I don't want to play that clip directly here, but I will post a link in the description. Basically, what Dave Chappelle says is that she's trying to deny why people see him as a hero. He's not a hero because of anything he did or didn't do. He's a hero because he's emblematic of the black struggle in the United States, in a society that has for its entire history, including today, treated black people as lesser people, as second-class citizens, if not worse, throughout its history and today. And as he notes, any black person that tries to struggle and survive in that context is my hero. That's what it is. It's not just about George Floyd. Again, in my last video, Candace Owens supporters tried to make it about what George Floyd did, what he didn't do, what he represents, what he doesn't represent. But what he does represent is police force, unjustifiable police force against black men. No matter what he did. People are going to be in the comments here saying, oh, he did this awful thing, or he did this awful thing, or he wasn't a good person in this way, or, you celebrating him just keeps African Americans down because they celebrate villains when they should be celebrating actual heroes. No, the point is what Dave Chappelle said. Candace Owens got it wrong. She is effectively trying to weaponize anti-black sentiment against George Floyd so that you don't have to think that he was a real victim. That's what it's about. What she said, in effect, and I got heat for this because people will say she said just the opposite, but what she was saying is he's a bad person and he effectively deserved it. Candace Owens in that clip, the 18-minute video she put out, said, oh, I don't think he deserved it. I hope his family gets justice. But here's 17 minutes in which everything I say actually invalidates that original point. What Candace Owens effectively did was say, I want justice for George Floyd, but my subtext is to my overwhelmingly conservative, often far-right white audience, he actually did deserve it. And he's a bad person. And many of the black men who lose their lives to police are bad people. And black people are bad for seeing these people as martyrs or as heroes. And so Dave Chappelle absolutely eviscerated Candace Owens. He really hammered home how her job is to basically offer these points to white audiences so that they can feel better about hating people like George Floyd, when in reality, she's denying the facts of the matter. George Floyd was not a hero because of what black people did. Black people didn't make George Floyd a hero or a martyr. White people did. Police officers did. The system of U.S. racial and socioeconomic politics made him a hero. Dave Chappelle really hammered it home. It's a great clip. I want you to go and watch it. It's not just about Candace Owens. He talks about Laura Ingraham, and how she mocked LeBron James. He talks about, his experiences with Kobe Bryant passing away and what that meant to him. It's a really raw, touching special about Floyd, Owens, racial politics in America. It's something that I don't think I have the full breadth of experience to really hammer home. But fundamentally, Candace Owens got it wrong. George Floyd is a hero. He is a martyr. And that anyone trying to deny that right now is doing it for one reason and one reason only. So that you don't feel bad for George Floyd. And that you think, maybe you won't say it. Candace Owens doesn't have to say it. She's dog whistling it. That maybe he deserved it. Or he would have deserved it eventually. The next time he had a run-in with the law, the police officer that ended it would have been justified. But more crucially, more heinously, it's so that the next time a black man, a black person, a minority person loses their life to the police, that you'll say to yourself, you know, Candace Owens had a point about George Floyd. He wasn't a great person. You know, everyone lifted him up as this great person, but he had a complicated past. So maybe he deserved it, and maybe this next guy deserved it, and maybe the guy after that deserved it, and maybe these police officers aren't as bad as the liberal media, quote unquote, are painting them out to be. It's heinous what she did, and I'm very happy Dave Chappelle, in the way that only Dave Chappelle could, absolutely sliced and diced her argument. Go and watch that clip. Let me know what you think in the comments about this video and Dave Chappelle's comments. I really want to hear. Guys, thanks so much. See you next time.